How's it going, guys? It's Siobhan. This is Pam. We'll be taking you through a full body workout. You got 39 minutes. We're going to start in your intro on your giant reverse wheelbarrow. So if you don't know what that means, you're going to bring your carriage to the back. You'll take your hands to the ring of fire on your platform. Let your knees travel back, just like Pam's doing right here, starting point, about shoulders over the wrist, maybe a little bit behind that, and then we have the clock moving. Slowly, you're coming back, and slowly you're bringing yourself back forward. Yeah. So your gaze is down and slightly forward. And then just take your time. Let's slow it down a little bit more, Pam. Yeah. And then right here, if you can pause in your challenge spot, can you take yourself back half an inch more? And then bring yourself forward. Yes. Now that's how we level up the Lagree. Slowing it down. Beautiful. Breathe. All right, so you have a little bit of time here. First move of the class. Make it your best move of the class, right? Take your time, slow it down. Okay, so this next time that you come back, pause, okay? You guys at home, I want you to level it up. Take it back half an inch more. This time, half an inch more. So we do it twice. Yes, inhale, exhale, slowly coming back forward. Let's take one more of this move on the clock, okay? Taking it back. I want you to trust yourself. You have the strength to do this. Find that challenge spot. Oh my gosh, you think you can't go any farther? Yes, you can. Go back an inch. Half an inch more. And one more time, half an inch more. Nice. Inhale, exhale. Pull the belly into the sky. Tighten everything up. We're going to switch. Tuck the toes. Take the hands up to catfish in 3, 2, 1. All right. So we got our toes down. Hands on the handles. So we got handles on both sides of the machine for this class. If you don't have them, just take your hands back down to the ring of fire. Find a modification and an adjustment. Pam's heels are super high. I want you to lift your hips up a little bit higher. Catfish, bend your knees and bring your toes in. Take your time. Beautiful. Okay. So get yourself situated with your grip. Little tiny movement here. Yep. And now you're going to use just the very tips of the toes. So if you have on Nikes or Vans, you're going to use just that very top grip of the shoe. If you're in grip socks, you're using the very tip toes, just like you're a prima ballerina right here. Yep. And then again, modification. Adjust it. Make it perfect. Heels up, hips up, knees bent. Yep. So use those lower abs, little bend in the elbows if you can. We start warming up the upper body. From here, you're going to step forward for your next move and switch directions, 180 degree. Nice job, Pam. Thanks for sticking with me. I know it's hard. Go. Stay here. Stay here. We got 20 more seconds in this move, okay? So I'm switching up the times in this class, so you got to stay on it with me. It's not going to be a minute. Some will be less than a minute. Some will be a little bit more than a minute. Some variations of your moves will be 30 seconds, or some moves will be 45 seconds. So I got a little mix going on for you. You got 3 more seconds. You're going to step forward and turn around. Okay, here we go. So go ahead and release that carriage or keep it with you if you can. That's perfect. Oh, come on this side. Come over here. And then you're going to flip around, face this direction for your plank to pike, okay? And then we're going to move. Then we'll move to the front side of the machine after. Hands can be right here on the cushion or on the ring of fire on the carriage. And then for your plank to pike, I want you to pause in your plank. I want you to feel your palms connected. Push down into your palms and then inhale. And on your exhale, start to lift your hips. Look at your toes, you guys. There you go. Push down to the palms again, taking it back out. Inhale. Exhale. Now lift in the belly. Use the abs. Don't use your hand. Don't use your upper body. Don't use your legs. Use those abs. Keep it slow. So slowing it down is going to help you keep it where you want it to be. Here we go. You have 30 more seconds here. The next move is going to be easier. This is the last move in the intro right here, okay? We're staying on the 1 black. If you want to be on a 1 yellow for that, that's fine. You have a couple more seconds. Give it more. Pause in the plank. Yeah, push down through the palms. Inhale, exhale, lift, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Yep, and as you slow it down, push through the palms. Yes, Pam, you're strong. See how strong she is? She's on fire. Don't let the hips dip down too much right there. Nice. All right, we got a couple more seconds here. Last plank to pike. I want you to pike it up. This is going to be your best one. Pike it, pike it, pike it, pike it right here, 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 here. All the way in. Take your knees down. Come to the front. There we go. Bear. Hands are coming. Bear here. Hands are coming to the ring of fire. Now, if this is really, really hard move for you, I want you to add another black or add a white. So you go a little bit more supported here. In my mega class this morning, I added on a couple yellows for some people. That makes you be able to really stay here and stay supported. Yep, knees are coming underneath the hips. 90-degree, and then slowly lengthening back out. Now, just like your catfish, your bear has the heels high as well. You find the plank, pushing down through the palms, and then slowing it down as it comes in. Yep. So leave the hips here. You have a little bit more time here. Then again, you guys, if worse comes to worse, you added more support for this until you get stronger in this move. Yep, nice and slow. Pause. Breathe. Okay, let's come back into it. Stay with me. Stay with me. Nice. Extension back out and just pause in the plank. Instead of taking the knees down, you find that plank, right? You're extending through the toes, pushing down through the palms. Breathe. Yep, nice. You're looking great. This is like a 0% body fat right here. We got this. We got this. We're building the muscle to burn the fat. Nice, beautiful. I don't know how much fat, how many calories of drinks you can burn at the club dancing, but you know, you want to make sure you're strong so you can dance all night. All right, here we go. Last 10 seconds. You're coming into legs. You're going to be coming into elevator. If you want, grab that pole, grab that Swiffer, whatever. Last 5. Don't give up. One more. Last one. I know this is a long bear, but it's supported, right? You're coming easier over to the front. Here we go. Elevator for the right in 3, 2, 1. Okay, right foot's going to come forward onto the platform. You guys, if you want, you can take an elevator too. You can always take your foot here in front of you, but you breathe. Weight's going to come down to the right foot. I'll get you a pull. The left hand can come to the pole if you'd like. Shoulders back and down. Nice. So you can always take your left hand to this, okay? If you get a little bit tired. So we're going to take it slowly coming down. 3, and down for 2, and down for 1, and pause. Slow it down right there. Yeah. Slow up for 3, up for 2. Very nice. And up for 1, and pause. Don't lock the leg at the top. Let's go. Down for 4, down for 3, down for 2, down for 1. Yes. There we go, you guys. You feeling it? You feeling good? Right leg. Right leg. We got a lot of leg moves to go. Breathe. You're going to add in a carriage kick. You're going to stay right where you're at. Since you have the handles on both sides for this class, I'd like you to take 1 finger on each hand, maybe 2 fingers on each hand. Just down. Not yet. Just stay with me. We're doing a full range of motion just to give you a heads up of what's coming next. But you're going to do a carriage kick, right? Which means you're going to be kicking the carriage. That's where your left foot's at. So actually what will happen is the left knee will bend. Right now it's up and straighter. That means your left hip flexor is getting a nice stretch. So here we go. 5. So go ahead and come down for 4, and down for 3, and down for 2. Okay, the left knee is going to bend in. Here we go. If you want, fingers here, a little bit more supported. They can be on the pole. Whatever feels good for you, right? But even as you lean forward, because you're getting lower with the upper body, push the chest out, pull the shoulders back and down, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Nice. Yes, pull the belly in. Heel is high on the left foot. Yeah, your foot's super flexible. Nice. Taking it in nice and slowly. There we go. Last 5 seconds of this. 4, 3, 2. We're coming into escalator. You're going to just go ahead and release it. There we go. Go ahead and step forward. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot down. Or just flip around right there on the platform wherever you're at. You can take your pull to the other side. Now your right foot's coming on the carriage. Yes, ma'am. That's it. If you want, the left foot can come to the pole. This move, I always suggest having the pole near you. We want to prevent injury. You want to stay super strong and stable. Very nice. So you have 1.5 minutes here, and then we'll switch it up just a little bit for your escalator. Yes. All right. Now, some people might get a little bit confused here. What I want you to feel is even though you want to use that left leg, don't. You're going to forget a little bit about the left leg. Focus on pushing down into the bottom of the right foot. So you see this in a lot of level 1 Lagree classes. Elevator, escalator. Very standard Lagree moves. And right here you push down so hard into that right foot. You grow taller. Beautiful. Yep. Nice and slow. And then again, shoulders back and down. If you absolutely have to, if you feel any discomfort in the body, you add that hinge forward. Might take it a little more into the glutes for you. But just keep it nice and slow. Great. You got under 30 seconds more here. Just a slow, full range of motion. So if we say 20 seconds, 30 seconds, you can probably get about 2 full range of motions in there. Very nice. Beautiful. And then again, remember, pull the belly into the spine, pushing down into that right foot. So we're going to add in a carriage kick now to the escalator. You're going to come nice and low and then go ahead and pause here. So let's carriage kick it. All right. Here we go. Take the weight to the ball of the foot, the heel. Ball of foot, heel. Yes. And now the best thing you can do here is when your toes lift and it comes to your heel, let that carriage go all the way to the number 4. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's it. That's it. Sebastian would be so proud right now. Wait until he sees this if he ever watches it. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. You got a couple more seconds. Just carriage kicking. Let's go ahead and raise it up. Ready, guys? Push down. Full range of motion. Come all the way up slowly, 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 slowly. We're going to transition into your back lunge. You got to get your right foot right here, okay? Bring that carriage with you. Yes. Left toe is going to tuck in the ring of fire. Just hook it in there. All right. And now this is a similar move to your floor lunge, right? Floor lunge is coming up next. It's going to be easier. It's going to be a lot lighter of a load. So for right now, go ahead and let that right knee bend. Come nice and low, okay? I know you are strong enough to not need this, but just in case. You guys at home, if you have that pole, bring it with you. Take it over here. Hopefully you have a pole assistant at home, but you take your time, breathe. Nice, beautiful. Slow it down as you come up. Slow, yes. Now that's how they'll level up your back lunge. That's how they make the perfect back lunge. Don't lock the leg at the top if you can. Keep that little bend in the knee. Beautiful. We stay in the work. We stay in the zone. There's nothing added to this. If you take my mega class, you know I add on a lot of different varieties of going down and up in the back lunge, but this is slow, slow. I want you to slow it down. So you guys at home, right now, slow it down as you stand up. Go half the speed, okay? If you can, just have the hands in prayer, hands on the hips. West Coast sign, whatever you want to do with your hands besides the pole for your last 15 seconds. Slowly coming down and even slower coming up. Here we go. You're going to release. You're going to walk around for your back lunge. You're going to naturally release that carriage. It'll kind of just give you the right direction to go, but you're going to be walking to the left. That's the hand that makes the L, right? I want you to be on the right side. Go ahead and release, Pam. Walk around for your floor lunge over here. Yep. Okay, guys, follow that L in the hand. Here we go. Transition is over. We're in floor lunge. Put right here, right here. Right foot's here. Right foot's on the floor, guys. Floor lunge, okay? Left foot, yeah. You know, if you want to take your toes, right there, perfect. Right, somewhere on the carriage. It doesn't really matter. This carriage is small, right? So if it's on the very front of it, if it's on the very back of it, that doesn't necessarily matter. Hey, what's up, girl? Now, what you want to feel is that you're focusing on your right foot being really grounded, really, really ball of the foot, left and the right side. Heel as well. So all 4 corners of your right foot are connected, rooted, grounded, okay? This is a nice lighter lunge. It's more stable than your first couple, and it's lighter than the back. So this is a nice option to slow it down right here, and you get a nice stretch as you go down. Yep. Now if you have that mirror, make sure your hips and shoulders are square to the front. That left hip's not dropping down or back in any of your lunges. So if you can, we'll agree in the mirrored room, guys. Last 15 seconds. You can have one more full range of motion. We're going to add on, okay? You can add a red. If you want to go to just a red and a white, a red and a black, whatever that is, okay? In 3, in 2, and 1. Okay, let's do that spring change. Coming on up. All right, we'll switch you to a red right here. Spring changing assistant. And then you're going to come right over here. All right, for your side kick, you guys, we got time. Face this way. You're going to take your foot to the edge of the carriage right here. Yep. And then you're going to get really, really low. Okay, so I want you to feel like you're pushing into both of your feet, right? You're really squeezing right here, and then slow it down. So you really feel that right glute fired up. The left knee, though, is the only thing that's moving. Yep. And if you don't have those poles, you can also take your hands down, yeah, to the ring of fire. So I actually really like it with the left hand here somewhere and the right hand down here. Yep, bend that left elbow and kind of use it to press, and then use your right hand to anchor. Yeah, very good. That would be a really great placement for this. You have a little extra time in this move, and you have time to slow it down, okay? So this is where you do slowing it down, resisting it as it comes in, and slowing it down slowly as you push out. Beautiful, breathe. This is the last leg move, okay? You have a little more time here. We're going to come into the obliques. We're going to get the obliques over with very quickly. back to back, okay? Trust me, I think you're going to like this, all right? We're going to find that kneeling side crunch for the right, okay? We're doing the right leg, and then we're going right into the right oblique. It should feel nice and strong. All right, we're in the last final countdown for the right leg. It's going by right here. You guys at home, stay with me. Breathe, okay? You're going to have a spring change back to the black. If you want to do a black and a white, if you want to do 2 black, no problem, you know. Up to you for that kneeling side crunch in 15 seconds. All right, so we're going to get that carriage over to the other side of the machine just so you have an idea of the direction that you're going. But as you can see on the animation, you're kicking that carriage out. And as the springs get straightened, as you kick it out, it gets heavier, heavier, heavier. So squeeze it. All right, go ahead and let it come in. Let's switch to the obliques. Here you go. Spring change in it right here. All right. Right knee's going to be down. Bring yourself over here. Elbows are going to be down on your platform at the back. Boom. Cross the ankles. Right knee's down. And there you go. We twist. Exhale. Look at the knee. All right. On the inhale, I want you to look a little bit in front of you as it lengthens out. Nice. Beautiful. Nice neutral lengthened spine. On the exhale, take the gaze to the knee. Beautiful. So you're squeezing that right oblique. Try not to power through this. Try not to use the legs or the arms. Now, one thing, modification that you can do is you almost feel like it's an inchworm, okay? So when the knees go back, you can almost let your body travel back like a wheelbarrow, like a saw specifically right here. That'll reset you, and then you pulling it back in slowly. Perfect. Let's do that again. Slowly let the knees go out. Pause. Without dipping the hips down. Let the shoulders travel back. Beautiful, Pam. Nice. Exhale. Look at the knees. Yep. So you can grab that ring of fire, guys, if you want. Thumbs can be up. Palms can be up like you're reading a book. So you look at your book, then you squeeze the oblique, and then you look at the knee. All right. Very nice. You're going to just transfer here to have both of your knees down for your next move, okay? Giant reverse kneeling crunch. So stay where you're at. If you want to fly it back and add just for the kneeling crunch, you can do that in a couple seconds. Here we go. Last 9 and 8 and 7. Nice. Exhale. Last round. Transitioning right here. So you're going to square the hips to the ground. And then maybe this time you can really dig those elbows down and you can look at the palms like an open book, okay? Nice, really good alignment for the shoulders. And then as you exhale, go ahead and look at your knees, look at your quads. Inhale, lengthening out, looking down. And exhale, look at the knees. Nice, beautiful. How are you feeling? Good? We're pretty much right here. Let's see. Finish the right leg halfway through the class. You're killing it. Beautiful. Yep, can you let your shoulders, let your body travel back? Yep, inhale. Nice. And then exhale. Yeah, that takes it more into the abs and out of the upper body and the shoulders, right? How's that feel? Good? Yeah. All right, you guys, take your time. So I gave you a little extra time here. This is going to work. And, you know, a lot of our Lagree moves are working the core. This is specifically working the abs. Kneeling ab crunch, right? Those 6-pack muscles. This is a great one to do. If you ever like to go out and get a Moscow Mule, burrito, burger, you can still be strong, right? Even if you want to. Enjoy yourself. Have that piece of pizza. There we go. All right, a few more seconds here. What you're going to do next, you're going to go right into that left oblique. It's going to be a kneeling oblique crunch for the left. That left knee is going to be down. The ankles are crossed. The same thing you just did on the other side, you're going to do it on the other side. If you accidentally did your left oblique first, no problem. You're just going to do your right one next, okay? We're not tripping. You know, the only tripping that we're going to be doing is hopefully going to Hawaii and going on a trip, right? Australia, Bondi Beach, whatever your location of choice is. Here we go. In 3 and 2 and 1, we're going to transition. So you have time here. Yep, try to stay over here on this side of the machine. Okay, left knee's down, ankles are crossed. And you're in your move right here, counting. Very nice. Nice and slow, controlled. So as you get tired, just pause, okay? Instead of giving up, find it. And you can always just hold like that modified side plank. And then right now, okay, so we're in our last part of this move. Can you add that little inchworm in? Can you add that little saw Oh, yeah, correct the form. Beautiful, nice. It's almost like we should always do an inchworm there instead of one move or the other. Yep, it just really perfects the form. Very nice. Okay, here we go. You're going to have a seat and do one more move after this, right over here. It'll be your reverse super crunch. Okay, so right where your knees are, you're going to sit your booty down right there and kick your feet forward, okay? So in order to prevent any confusion, you'll have to just crunch it in so hard and find something to grab so that you can stay on this side of the machine. Don't lose time. We don't want to be riding it back and forth. If you absolutely have to, if that happens an accident, no problem. Worst comes to worst, you end up over here. Maybe you want to come over to the front side of the machine, make it lighter. You can always take your springs off if you absolutely need to. If you're just learning these moves, hopefully you have a foot strap on this side of the machine. So Pam, just notice that strap that's underneath your hands right there. That's what you're going to put your feet under, okay? You can also tuck the heels in the front or the back inside of the ring of fire, okay? Here we go. Let's transition. Last ab move right here. Okay, stay right here. Have a seat. Kick your feet forward. We'll get the feet right here if you'd like. I like that for the super crunch. You guys, you can take your hands to the shoulders, by the ears, whatever feels good for you, and then just keep it slow. Keep it controlled and keep it slow. Yep. Nice. Very good. Yeah, so one thing you want to watch out for here, you guys, you want to be working your abs. You don't want to be working your hip flexors, okay? So only going as far back with the legs and as far down as that feels like you're in that work, you're in that zone, right? Yeah. Because who wants to lay on the floor and do crunches all day? I know this is not the choice, right? I know some people do crunches all the time. My girlfriend told me she does crunches whenever she's just watching TV by herself. But let's just get the crunches out of the way right now, okay? We have attention on. That's awesome. Stay in the work. You got 30 seconds here. We're going to be going into the left leg. Okay? Here we go. You're on the final countdown. That super crunch is challenging. You know, we just did the obliques. If you want to add a twist, go ahead and add that in. Whatever you want to add in your super crunch. If you want to be holding weights, and when you sit up, you lift those arms up with the weights, that's always a cool option too. Work your shoulders at the same time while you're in it. Here we go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Release your feet. Release your feet. Go ahead and back. All right. Stand up. Flip around. Elevator. Air. This is it right here. Left foot's on the platform. Right foot's on the carriage. Now get really solid and get really rooted in your left foot. Clock is ticking. Right heel's high. And then slowly coming down. Yes. Nice. Beautiful. Looking amazing. Yep. And then if you have that mirror, you can notice hips are in alignment. Don't let that right hip dip down or back. Nice. Beautiful. Yes. So you're digging that left heel down and you're slowing it down. So we have a little more time here. And then when the time comes, you guys, less than a minute, you can take the hands down to those handles. And you can bring in the carriage for a carriage kick. So you're going to take your time. Give me a couple more full ranges of motion here, okay? Breathe. Slowly coming up. Yep. And you're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together like as if you were doing a row at the same time. Like flex those elbows back. Yes. Squeeze it back. Chest is out. Yes, nice. Chin's away from the chest. So your gaze is not down. If you have that mirror, you can look right at yourself in the mirror, okay? Here we go. Last 10 seconds, okay? So let's take our time. Slowly down for 6, down for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Right here. Take your hands down while you're there. And then your right knee will bend and come in. Right knee comes underneath the hip. Pause. Yes. And slowly back out. All right, now as you bend over, pull the shoulders back and down, stick the chest out. Yes, nice. Great modifications. We want to make sure that the chin's away from the chest. We want to make sure that we have good posture, shoulders down, away from the back. Nobody wants a lump on the back of their neck. Right here now, you're focusing on those right toes, bringing it in. Pull your belly in. I want to see the lower abs, bringing that carriage in. All right, here we go. Escalator, go ahead and bring your right foot forward and step down, or just spin right around on that platform if you're tiny like Pam and you can fit there. Beautiful, breathe. Now, the weight's going into that left foot. Where's the elevator going down to today? What's your favorite store? Zara. Oh, Zara? I've been to a couple 2-3-story Zara's. Maybe San Francisco. I was thinking more like we're at the Louis Vuitton store today, but they have that new collection out. Oh my goodness. What is it? Wild at Heart. Oh yeah, I love it. I'm definitely wild at heart. They got some cheetah print in there with the new Louis bags. They have this. It looks kind of artsy. It looks like it's looked almost like a little bit like cosmic. So anyways, we don't want to take the stairs because our friends were partying too much on the dance floor. They might have got a little bit injured. We're taking the well, actually, you know what? They're really elevators there. I don't think there's any. Macy's has the escalator. You guys, you have 30 seconds here. You got a coupon at Macy's. You're really excited to use that 50% off. You don't need to get money back on that credit card. Just keeps you going back. Maybe some new free people. All right, take your time. Push down into that foot. Yes. How's that leg feeling? Now you might feel a little bit of your right and your left legs, huh? Yeah, so you got 15 seconds. We're going to add in those carriage kicks, okay? We're going to keep it low for the carriage kick. So the next time that you come down, stay forward 4 and forward for 3. And here we go. We're going to lift the toes and then lift the heel. Only 30 seconds of this. The clock's already going. You have this, okay? You have 20 seconds. I want you to really let that carriage go all the way to the 4. Yeah. And it's even more challenging for her. How tall are you? 5 feet. So if you're taller, you guys, you can get it past the 4, okay? That's where you need to be low and then let that carriage go way forward. Yes, you can see in your animation. It's almost doing the splits. Last 4 seconds. Get into your back lunge. 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Transitioning. Okay, so this transition, however you'd like on this machine. Yeah, take a little skate, okay? Left foot is coming to the front of that platform. Speaking of skating, I think I'm going to go indoor roller skating tonight. I got the blue suede skates matching with my friend. Have you ever been skating, like quad skates or rollerblading? Or have you ever tried that? Not yet? You haven't? Oh, yeah. Well, you should try that. Take your time. Slowly standing up. Yep. Nice. So Pam's looking great. Her shoulders are back and down. She's squeezing those elbows back. She's squeezing those shoulder blades together. You have a little more time in your back lunge, you guys, okay? Under a minute. No pulses. After you release that carriage, you have a little more time. You're going to walk around to the right for that floor lunge, okay? Just move your pole. Just get right into it. Just ignore your pole, okay? Because you can just take a step back behind it. Yep. Nice and slow. So we want to watch. Knee over the ankle, slowing it, not locking the leg at the top. You're giving yourself a little bit too much break, but that was good how you realigned the hips. Pull the right hip forward just slightly. Slow. Yes. Okay, maybe 2 more full range of motion. Can you do 2 more full range of motion? I want you to slow it down, going down. You guys at home, down right here for 5, 4, and 3. And slow pause up for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Last one right here, down for 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Ready, slowest and best one. Get stronger right here. For you guys at home, slow, here, and 2, and 1. All right, release. Go ahead over that side. Floor lunge, your left foot's on the floor. Your right toes will be on the carriage. Right somewhere in the center is fine. A little bit more forward, fine. But you want to just let that right foot be stable. Let your left foot be super stable. If you want to make it a little more challenging, back the left foot up a little bit. If you want a little bit more of a break, take your right foot forward a little bit. But you have those handles there, so your left foot's probably like right in back of that handle somewhere. If you're a little particular, if you're a little OCD, you know, your toes are just lining up with that. What you want to feel, if this feels really challenging or you don't feel balanced, you know, you can take your right foot a little more to the right side of that carriage, or your left foot a little bit more over to the left, okay? With that wider stance, you have a little bit more stability, right? I was spray tanning a lady yesterday and she fell over. I told her, take a wider stance, right? It's gonna help your torso not feel like it's falling over in one direction. You got 13 seconds on the clock. Here we go. 10. We're gonna add to add a red or switch to a red in 5 and 4, 3, 2. Here it is. Go ahead and release. Let the carriage come in. I'll switch you. Go ahead and walk around to the side. Side kicks are right now, okay? Left foot's going to be on the floor. Yep, right, yep. So take your left foot way forward, okay? Right foot's going to catch the edge of that carriage, that inside of it. If you're super tall or have super long legs, you guys, you can take that foot to the inside of the ring of fire on the other side of that carriage. So you have a little more time here, all right? In the next class that we film, I'll have a little surprise for you. We'll make a new animation. But take your time here, a lot of time to squeeze. I want you to feel like you're pressing out through both of your feet. Even though only one of your legs is moving, you're pressing out equally. Yeah, very nice. So you breathe here. Stay with me. Here's where you're getting stronger, okay? This is the last move for your left leg. Legs are finished after this, okay? So you have 1 more minute of legs. Can you do 1 more minute of legs? Yes, absolutely. Woo! 1 minute of legs. I did this earlier. You're going to feel nice and tall and lengthened and strong after this. You're going to feel like you stand upright. You're going to feel like you're taller. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to be able to drop your shoulders and walk around super stoked on how you feel. You're going to feel great. So stay with me. Don't give up. We have the finale coming up next, okay? We're in that last quarter of the class. I don't want you to feel like you have to do another class after this. I don't want you to feel like you didn't get everything out of it. So right now, get your left hip down. Slow it down with your right leg. Push through both of your legs. Squeeze those glutes. How's that left glute feeling, huh? How's that? Yeah, burning. You're coming into a kneeling cobra. Right where you're at, your hands are going to come down on the platform at the front, okay? Make sure you get to your black. If you want more support, black and a white, or if you're feeling really weak, 2 blacks. Here we go. Go ahead and release it, okay? Your knees are going to come down onto the carriage. Hands, I would like you to grab the top of the ring of fire. And for your cobra, you're working those triceps. So the elbows are going to come down towards each other slowly. And then I want you to go even more slowly as you come back up, okay? Yeah, very nice. Beautiful. Starting point right before shoulders over the wrists, okay? If you need a little break, you need a little vacation for those triceps, shoulders over the wrist, stack the bones, pause. Take a second, take a breath, okay? And then you take another slow, full range of motion. And again, if this feels really hard, add on a white, add on a black, okay? You can do it with two springs. It's going to help you. That's going to help push you up because it's going to push your knees forward, okay? Resulting in assistance for those triceps. All right, so we have a little more time on the clock. You're doing a great job. After this, you can take some push-ups. What you're going to do is actually have your hands on the handles. So your push-ups will be maybe a little bit easier, hopefully. There's going to be the option to have the knees down. I'd like you to try it at least starting with the knees up, okay? I got some people that didn't feel like they could even do a push-up, doing a push-up in this way. So if you need to, you just add on. Add an extra black, add an extra white. Here we go. Transition. Go ahead and take your hands up here. So let your knees come in. Take a break for a second, right? Then when you're ready, tuck the toes where the knees are at. Yeah, there we go. We find the inclined push-up, elevated push-up. If you don't have the handles, your hands are on the ring of fire. And then so what you want to do right now on the push-up, just slow your push-ups down. Slow it down. Yep. Slowly coming down, slowly coming up. And then once you feel like you're going to give up, guess what happens? You take the knees down on the carriage. It'll pretty much naturally happen, okay? Everything natural is good. We want things to feel organic, to feel natural. We want to eat organic. We want to, find that natural food, right? Yes, nice, beautiful. Breathe. Bending those elbows, slowly coming down. Very nice. Get yourself some natural protein powder, some nice, good quality water to drink after this, okay? Make sure you rehydrate. Make sure you re-strengthen. Get yourself those vitamins and nutrients. You see a lot of those vitamins and minerals in the water, in the good quality protein powder. Arbonne has a great one. your natural health food store, your local one, your Natch. A little slang from Hawaii when I used to live there. All right, we're going into spoon. You're going to turn it around. All right, here we go. Transition. Let your knees come in. Now your heels are going to go into the carriage. Hands are going to come onto those handles. Yes. And then again, if you want more help, add on a spring. This is going to be spoon with tricep dips, okay? So you're going to spoon, then you're going to bend the elbows. Yeah, lowering and then coming back up. Beautiful. Worst comes to worst, if this is really hard, you guys, don't give up on me. Instead, just take your feet down, bottoms of the feet down, and just tricep dip it, okay? There we go. There we go. And pulling it back and just pause at the top of the spoon. Slowly come back to neutral. Slowly tricep dip it. Yep, we don't have a ton more time here. Yeah, very nice. This is a great combo move. We're working that upper body. We're working those triceps where we don't have to fuck with any straps. Just using the machine nice and clean as it is. Not adding things, not taking things away. It's this is going to be like just a nice smooth course on the machine, okay? You're going to come into a crab walk next. Give me 20 more seconds here, okay? Let's just show a modification if you don't mind. Yeah, let's just tricep dip it right there. Yeah, And then if that feels hard, you can just take the feet onto the floor for the tricep dip as well. Yeah, so try that. How's that tricep dip? Nice. So you can see a couple options here. Thanks for demoing, Pam. Okay, here we go. Crab walk. Crab walking it out. This is where you're going to flip around. Now, Pam's nice and tiny, so she's going to get her feet on the carriage, pushing the bottoms of the feet down, and then really, 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 really slowly coming back. Slowly coming back. Nice. So options, you guys. You can try to take your hands up on that platform. You could even take your hands back behind the platform. Or if you don't have the platform, probably a little bit more easy for you to really go far back there. But you can just do a tiny little mini crab walk. So let's show them what we talked about before, right? Oh, let's come right back into that. Watch this, you guys, okay? So this crab walk, you're just taking your hands, just inch it back. Just little tiny inch back, yes. Push down to the feet. Lift those hips up to the sky. Yeah, nice. And then slowly walking it forward. Yep. So you don't have to take the hands up on that platform. It's kind of hard to get through there depending on your body size also. This is a nice, simple crab walk. Just forward and back. Beautiful. Nice. You're looking great. We're going to be on the last minute of the class in a couple seconds. Beautiful. Breathe. Here you go. So you have 5 more seconds here. You're coming into reverse elevated plank, okay? You can take any plank you'd like anywhere on the machine, you guys. But you can take your hands forward to that platform. Let's transition now, okay? So go ahead and come over here, hands down on that ring of fire. Feet are going to come onto the carriage. Now, you can be on the elbows. You can be on the hands. This is technically an elevated plank written in the class. That means your arms are straight. But breathe here, okay? So what I want you to feel, kick the heels back, extend to the crown of the head, gazes down and slightly forward so you have space from the chin to the chest. Squeeze every single part of the body. Take a body scan. How's everything feeling from the shoulders all the way down through the heels? Yes, very nice. You can add in up, up, down, downs. You can come onto your elbows and just rock forward and back a little bit. Let's transition to that. Nice. Worst comes to worst, the knees go down. You take a modified plank. Maybe take it for a second, then come back into it. Yep. You can wheelbarrow it out. You can saw it out. You got 30 seconds. This is the last finale of the class right here. Now pop back up into that plank. Let's show them what this looks like. We're just adding a little rock forward and back. Oh, yeah. Okay, or just hold the plank. Yeah, if you can. Stay on the elbows. Now just forward and back in your plank. Yeah. Plank saw. Last 10, you guys. 9. Stay with me. I am watching you through the camera. I see you. Stay in that plank. For a 3, for a 2, and 1. And done. 1 and done. Go get yourself a margarita. No, just kidding. Thanks, you guys. Loved the class. Thank you so much, Pam. That was awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see you back another day.